All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all honor and glory to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rekakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect, all right? Lord willing this lesson be edifying to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians who consist of the 12 tribes of Israel. Should fill us serving our wide from the GMS Orlando camp. And Lord willing this lesson be edifying to you all, man, out there. So first and foremost, the title, I named it The End Is Not Yet, okay? As we see the wars, you know, carrying out all over the place, man. You still got that Russia and Ukraine war going on. You got the war with Iran and Israel. The key players are not showing Netanyahu. We don't know where the fuck he's at. Uh, the mother of Babylon is, NATO. They're backing off. All these things are happening, but we know that through the scriptures, there's a time where, you know, a little peace might be set in, so that way this MOTB can be at mission out. And we know these things through the scriptures. All right. And real quick, just wanted to grab this before I read on the article about the MOTB that's heading towards our way. Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. In the NIV version, you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Okay. And we're hearing wars, we're seeing wars, rumors of wars. Okay. You got, peace treaties, you got treaties, being broken up. You got a lot of things going on right now, but the end is not yet. We have to get past. Prophecy, as the apostles and elders always say, a prophecy can't override another prophecy. It's order with the Lord, it's structure with the Lord. Okay, you know, before the big nuclear weapons get drawn. Okay, before this earth goes to night, before shit goes to belly up. We gotta have this MOTB. Admission into his man's got to that's his full efficiency. That's E's full efficiency. That's when he's about to fill his belly, his NWO. Okay, having everybody see him. All right, all right. So let me see if I can continue on that one. Hold on, real quick. It's 24, Matthew 24, verse 6. Come on now. I'm sure that's good. Don't know why it's acting so slow. Right here, okay. Wow. And no type of Wi-Fi. What's going on? This is Matthew 24, verse 6. And let me read down to about whatever makes sense real quick. Okay. All right. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation. We're seeing that now, right? This is the importance of prophecy. Okay. And having, the vision, having that eyesight through the scriptures to be able to see these things happen. And kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes. So right now, in Babylon the Great, there isn't a famine. Okay. We have a increase of prices, hyperinflation, and these things are on the rise, but it's not in a full scale famine. You still can go to the store and get food. Okay, you still can go buy and sell, without the chip. All right, it says and pestilences. Okay, and earthquakes in diverse places. Now this is carrying on. As one of the brothers, in GMS Orlando camp has said, earthquake in New York. Okay, earthquake. I think it was in the news, an earthquake in Louisiana. Was it Louisiana, Mississippi? I believe it was Louisiana. In diverse places. Like, when the hell has that happened? All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. So this has to happen too. And you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Okay, so there's a lot of things that have to happen, but A lot of troops will be killed. This war that's going on now will somehow have to take a pause, or to take a side brief, a side brief, a momentary, okay, a brief moment, so that all this can be carried out, all the MOTB, everything can be carried out, and then that's when all our war is gonna come. Okay, that's when, you know, the people, that was with you shall be confederate against you. I think it's in Obadiah 1. Okay, so continuing on. Let me go ahead and get the where I ended up. Where did I end up going? It's not down there. It's locking. Let's find my article. No, that's not it. What's going on? Nope. Damn, I just had it, man. It's locked, y'all. Let me work this thing through and try to find it. All right. So I just had it up there. Come on now. It's just taking forever. Let's see something. It was 650 million to sure. Let's see. Here we go. Slocking. Okay. All right. So it says Neuralink raises 650 million to widen use of brain implants. Okay. So, while everything is going on now, this is still making this run. Okay. Still making its way through to the forefront. Okay. It's a marathon. It's running this race. This chip is running this race, and it's becoming to be a forefront thing, even though it took a back seat until these wars that was going on, where you had Russia and Ukraine, these different things that's been going on, these wars, or the war with Iran. Okay, it took a back seat, but trust me, it's going to make its way forth. Okay, this is a brain computer interface. BCI developer Neuralink has completed a 650 million fifth round financing that the company says will allow it to bring our technology to more people. Okay, and their ultimate goal is to have everybody brain chipped. All right, the injection of cash follows a period of rapid progress at the company, which began after it first implanted its N1 wireless chip into the brain of a human subject in January 2024. Since then, 5 individuals with severe paralysis have been given BCIs that allowed them to control digital and physical devices with their thoughts. Okay. So, like, and this is part of those lying wonders. Okay. It is the first fundraising effort at Neuralink since its 280 million Series D round in 2023. and brings the company's total raised capital to around 1.2 billion. According to Semaphore, the new round has raised Neuralink's valuation to 9 billion from around 3.5 billion 2 years ago. Okay. In a statement on the new financing, Neuralink said the investment will allow it to expand patient access and innovative feature devices that deepen the connection between biological and artificial intelligence, man. AI. Okay, biological. That's your makeup. That's your DNA. Okay, and expand its headcount. In the last couple of years, Neuralink has also started clinical trials of its BCI with collaborators, including the Barrow Neurological Institute, the Miami Project to Cure Paralysis at the University of Miami. Now, I did a lesson on this guy that's called CJ or EJ. Okay, gotta go back. I gotta go back and well, I'm not gonna go back, right? But I did a lesson on him, man. Okay, and he had the chip. He had it implanted. Western Hospitals, University Health Network, and Cleveland Clinic, Abu Dhabi. Okay, those include the first trial of the device that seeks to extend its application beyond digital device control, namely the Convoy trial, which aims to pair the BCI with assistive robotic arms that can allow users to manipulate physical objects, man. Okay. In a further shift into the realm of treatment, Neuralink has also picked up breakthrough designations from the FDA to use its BCI technology to address vision and speech impairments as it tries to keep pace with rivals in the category, including Synchron, Ibran Neuroelectronics, BlackRock Neurotech, and Paradromics. Neuralink said it has also invested in these. I guess these are different companies right here. Okay. There's a different company right there. Let me copy these. Let me just see something real quick. Let me put them here. Just paste them right there. Okay. All right. Neuralink said it has also invested heavily in expanding the number of neurons and brain regions that a device with interfaces with to unlock new dimensions of human potential. Okay, so as these wars going on, these farmers, these people, man, these fucking engineers, you know, these techs, all these big companies that they're putting together, a perfect device, to the crowd that's gonna be able to have you do a lot of things, man. It says with to unlock new dimensions of human potential. Okay, so making you be able to do all type of things, and that's the lion wonders that it speaks about. Okay, I think it's in Habakkuk or with all deceivableness and lion wonders. Let me see, double check. And if I'm not mistaken, that lion wonders and the blue letter Bible went into its magical arts. Okay, we've covered this, man, plenty of times, but this warning has to keep us Thessalonians calm. We have to keep, getting this thing out. And this is the man of lawlessness, as it says right here in Thessalonians. Okay. And this is the King James verse, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. So this man does have power, but it's on the left-hand side, man. This man has power, okay? It says, and then a lawless one will be revealed, whom the Lord Yahawah Yahawashi will slay with the breath of his mouth and annihilate by the majesty of his arrival. The coming of the lawless one will be accompanied by the working of Satan with every kind of power, sign, and false wonder, and with every wicked deception. Okay, give you that false deception that you're going to be all right when you take this chip. When ultimately they're going to control you. All right, deception directed against those who are perishing, because they refuse the love of the truth that would have saved them. A lot of Jake's gonna take this chip, man. And if I can, let me get that real quick. 2 Thessalonians 2:9. 1 second. through second. That's loadings. True. Just you spell it with two S's, okay. Okay. Was it two now? I don't know. Okay. And you see the header there, man of lawlessness. All right. Okay. Let's go into that word, lying wonders. Let me see.
Strong's G 5059. Terras. Terras.
It says a prodigy portent. Let me see what this word means. It says portent is a sign or warning that something, especially something momentous or calamitous, is likely to happen. It's a prodigy miracle performed by anyone, okay? And this man on the left hand side has the power to, give you the ability to, to be able to do those things that most that you couldn't, whatever your ailment is, whatever you're struggling with. So it looks like they have been targeting the wheelchair people community, the handicap, okay, because that's a clear. It would be the best representation for them. All right, of uncertain affinity, a prodigy or omen, wonder. And let me go back here. Pseudos. Okay, pseudosite.
Strong's G 5579.
Okay, lie,
Pseudos.
conscious and intentional falsehood, in a broad sense, whatever it is not what it seems to be, right? Or perverse, impious, deceitful precepts. Okay, and it's deceitful because, and it's not what it is, whatever it is, not what it seems to be, right? It is something that's wicked, and what they're trying to push it as something that's not what it is, which is righteous. Okay, all right, it's a total lie. Okay, but going back here, all right. It says it comes shortly after Neuralink founder Elon Musk stepped back from his excursion into politics as part of the Trump administration, which led to criticism that his business interests, which also include electric car maker Tesla and satellite system Starlink, were being sidelined. No, man, that's just, listen to me. One thing they're not sidelining, okay, is this MOTB. This is going to be what helps push their NWO, okay, New World Order. Since his departure, Musk has attacked Trump's signature federal tax and spending bill, labeling it an abomination that would swell the budget deficit and calling on U.S. citizens to lobby their political representatives to block it. So I guess there's all type of shit going on, right? But yeah, the man is at work. They got a 650 million. Okay, you saw it. 650 million fifth round financing, man. Brain computer interface BCI developer Neuralink has completed a 650 million fifth round financing that the company says will allow it to bring our technology to more people. Okay, and this thing's gonna go, it's gonna be the new form of payment. It's gonna be the new form. All right, it's gonna be the new form of currency. Okay. It's Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Okay. I'm straight to the point. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand. Okay, that right hand going into dextrose, your power hand. So you could be left-handed and you knock motherfuckers out like Tyson with your left hand. That's your right hand. That's your strong hand. Okay, your dextrose, that's your mighty hand. Okay, so it doesn't technically mean right hand. Oh, I got the tip in my left hand. Oh, I'm not. That scripture doesn't apply to me. No, man. No, it's talking about the hand that you're most comfortable with. Okay, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. Okay, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, and that mark is an incision. Okay, charagma. All right, a breaking in the skin. Okay. So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. Just to update on that, because they're moving swiftly. All right, they're moving swiftly, but the end is not yet. Okay, just because you see missiles flying and things are happening, the end is not yet. Okay, we still got a lot of things to endure. Jacob's trouble. So just keep that in mind. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom, call Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Kakodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.